because they came from women. We are their source. Okay? Now, just keep that understanding when you deal with them, and it'll be so much easier if you know that you're dealing with the lower level thinker. Sprinkle. A lower minded person. Their intentions are not the same as yours. Therefore, they're of lower nature. Unless you're coming together for business. Now, if you have a business partner and a male coworker and a male business partner, when you're meeting on an intellectual, mental level, that's different. When you're trying to date someone, it's not the same. You're not on the same level, okay? You're always going to be the higher mind when it comes to emotions and dating and stuff like that. So they're not going to meet you exactly where you are. They're going to meet you at a lower level. Okay? Sprinkle. Because they don't have the capacity to. That's it. They don't have it. They're men. They don't have the capacity to meet you at the same level. You're a woman. So let them meet you at the material level, baby. Because that's as far as they can get. Sprinkle. That's why when you go to church and you sit in a pew and it be like, you puny human beings, you're nothing compared to God. Now give us tithes and offerings. Same thing. You lower level thinker that just want to roll around the mattress. Who came from a woman. Who, now just bring us tithes and offerings. Because you can't fathom, our mentality and our emotional levels. So just bring us the money, baby. Unless they're one of those monks that meditate and priests or whoever to be like reading the Bible all day trying to figure out God and aka woman, praying and doing all the work that they got to do and restraining themselves from lower nature. They're not going to understand you or want to unless they're literally on a mission to. So just get their money, get their tithes and offerings and their building funds, okay? Sprinkle. Get them tithes and offerings, ladies, because they cannot reach the level of thinking and the level of emotional intelligence and the level of nurturing and love that you are used to or that you give yourself or that you're expecting from them. They can't reach it, so they got to reach it financially, okay? So just take their tithes and offerings. What else they gonna do? It's like one of them people that be going to church, they be twerking all weekend, doing all the bad stuff, and then they come to church with their tithes and offerings thinking that's gonna make it better. It'll make it better because that's all they want anyway, that money. So let's get these tithes and offerings, ladies. Because they are sinners and they probably gonna sin again. Just get their money. Get their money. Get the building fund. And build your account. Amen. All right. Sprinkle. Ain't nothing we can do about it but just collect, okay? Okay. That's how I'm looking at it. Look, just give me my money and shoot. I know you wrong. I know you're gonna mess up. I know you ain't perfect, but you can't bring me my tithes and offerings. You're gonna get excommunicated. Excommunicated from the church. But first bring me my tithes and offerings. Thank you. Anyway, your husband wants you to start contributing towards girl, just laugh at him in his face and walk off. Don't ever take them words seriously when they come out of a man's mouth. Just look at him and start laughing and walk off. He's obviously struggling, so you need to obviously give him some information on how to get more money, like apply for a second job, or get a side hustle or something. Go do Uber in the evenings. I don't know, but you need to tell him that he needs a second job, or y'all need to downsize. Tell him that either you need a second job or you need to downsize, because we're gonna be living on your salary, not mine. Okay. What do men like? Why do men like me? I'm meaner. Why do men like when I'm meaner than when I'm nicer? Because nice means stupid. Men look at nice women as stupid and easily taken advantage of, and lower level intellectually. Mean women, they're smart enough to protect themselves. And men like that because it's like, okay, you see my game. You see, you're going to make me work for this. Men like challenges. Okay. Men don't like doormats. They'll use a doormat, wipe their feet on it, then step over it. But they prefer mean women because they're a challenge. They make them work, make them earn you. Stay chasing. Okay, they like the chase. They like the challenge. They like the thrill, the dopamine rush, baby. Okay, nice people, nice women. They're intolerable after a second or two. They get bored. He said, what are you doing? He gives you the silent treatment. Answer for him. Talk, ask your question, and when he doesn't talk, answer for him. And give yourself the answer you want. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go away for the weekend. Is that fine with you? Okay, I guess it is. You ain't saying that. All right, well, I'll see y'all next week. Bye. Oh, I'm getting ready to go shopping, and I'm just gonna charge it to the account. That's fine. There's a few things I've been wanting on my wish list. So I'm finna go get them. All right, bye. Just answer for them when they don't want to talk. Answer for them, and act like you don't even realize they're giving you the silent treatment. Okay, play stupid and dumb and answer for them and do what you want. Oh, I'm not going to be home all day today. I'm going to be out and about running errands. I guess if you need me, you can call me or not. It doesn't really matter because I'm hardly not going to answer anyway. But you have fun. There's something in the fridge, or you can just order something. Bye. We don't care if they talk to us, okay? We're going to be too busy talking to notice that they ain't talking. We'll answer for them. Do you understand? All right. Start doing that. They're going to be like, dang, this is not working because she doesn't even really notice I'm giving her the silent treatment. She just answered for me, and I don't agree with that, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Now I have to text to call her all day and bother her. See? Then don't even respond to the text. You start giving him the silent treatment and flip it around. Done. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, do you leave after 2 years? 2 years of what? 2 years of him not paying your bills? You should have never been there in the first place. If he's not paying bills, what type of relationship are you in? A 50-50? What does it mean when a low effort man only invites you on vacation? It means he wants to go on vacation. He wants some arm candy. He wants free arm candy. And he don't have nobody significant in his life. And if he does, she ugly and he don't want her on his arm on vacation. It means you are not taken seriously and you're just for arm candy and cheap arm candy at that. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If a man ever only invites you on vacation, you need a list of stuff to check off that he has to pay for before you even get to the vacation. He got to pay for your bills for that month. He got to compensate for your time you're going to take off if you take off work. He's got to pay for new clothes, new luggage, all the 5 dogs you have that you have to put in the kennel. He's got to pay for Aunt Ethel's care during the daytime because you can't go check on her, even though you don't have no dogs or no Aunt Ethel. He don't know that. You hear me? But he has to pay for all those things before you can go on a vacation with him. Or he can go call the next chick who's dumb enough to be some free arm candy for a low effort man who only calls him to go on vacation because he don't want to travel alone. All right? He can go call her. But if he wants to take you out, he got to put in some money. Do you understand? He got to pay for Aunt Ethel and all them dogs, all them bills, your time off, etc., etc. Luggage, even though you got luggage, he's got to buy some fake luggage that doesn't exist. He's gonna have to do the most. Okay. All right. You're currently with a man for 6 months, and you found out he had a girlfriend for 2 years. Okay, good for you, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hope you're getting his money. Hope you wouldn't roll it around for free. All right. Always leave more than you came with. Hope you was paying bills or something. Otherwise, I guess I'd feel dumb too. That's why you always get their money, because you already know they wrong. They doing wrong. They doing wrong. They doing wrong. Who's bad? Who's bad? I just get their money, ladies. Y'all should know by now. Example after example after example. Y'all can't be this dumb. Just get the money. Eventually, you're going to be glad you got that money. Just think about it. You might feel silly or weird or guilty at first, but it'll all make sense later when you got the money. When they mess up, you go, I'm glad I got that money. I'm glad I listened to Shera. I'm glad I got all the stuff that I got, because I knew he was going to mess up. So get the money now. It'll make sense later. All right. Just telling y'all. Whether you believe me or not, you'll see. It'll all make sense later on. And you'll be glad you took the advice and got this money. Either way, you still gonna win. Okay. Anyway, how are y'all? What if you ask him for money and he says he didn't say they didn't pay you? Huh? What if you ask him for money and he says, didn't they pay you? Didn't who pay me? I don't understand what you're talking about. If you ask him for money and he doesn't give you money, then it's next, darling. Stop seeing him. See, you didn't pay me. That's what you need to say. No, not you. Them is them. You or you. You don't have nothing to do with they. We talking about you. It's my money from you. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all like the lip combo? I'm gonna show y'all what it is. So this is MAC Doja Cat Lip Duo. Boop. We have MAC lip pencil. You can get the duo set if you just click the little thing. And we have this color lipstick. That's what we're wearing with a little gloss, clear gloss on top of it. This is Chestnut and Honey Love. That's the name of this color. Honey Love and Chestnut lip liner. And it's on TikTok, and it's the MAC Doja Cat Lip Duo. So Doja Cat wears this lip combo. So y'all pick it up. I thought it was pretty. So I picked it up. And it smells good. I love MAC lipstick scent. So this pencil is going to last a long time. I love these kind of lip pencils that you sharpen because they last forever. So y'all pick this up if y'all like the lip combo. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you like my necklace? Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Anyway. There's this guy, he's really rich, but he's mean, and he doesn't make time for me. He just sends money. Good for you. Good for him, girl. I wouldn't even care. Send me the money. I'm not even listening to your meanness. I'm just going to send me the money, and then I'm hanging up before he can say something. Make time for somebody else, okay? But not no Dusty. All right. Find some hobbies, man. Go shopping with your time. Go take a Pilates class. Go take a painting class. Go learn how to do something new. Find you a new skill. Okay? Go volunteer at some charity events or some pet shelters or something, girl. Go make the world a better place. That's what rich wives and rich girlfriends do. They go take the money and go find something to do. All right. Go find some rich activities to do. All right. Go learn how to play pickleball or tennis or golf or something, girl. Meet some new ones and collect more money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, what advice would I give Meg? I don't have to give anyone advice. I get on here every day and say all men cheat. And get your money. People are going to do what they want to do until they figure it out. You know what I'm saying? People are going to try. Everyone is going to try to have true love once or twice. And then they're going to realize maybe they chose the wrong person for that. Or maybe they did too much, you know? Then they're going to figure it out. There's trial and error out there. And some of y'all know that. But at least he wasn't Dusty and he bought her some gifts. That's all I can say. He might not be the right one, because I told y'all. He might not have been the right one, but at least she left with more than she came in with. That's all. She should have went for the owners. Team owners, not no team players, baby. They old enough, rich enough, paid enough. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said that all men cheat aspect makes me scared of marriage. Girl, if you go out to the bar right now, all the men that are trying to pick up on the women, 90% of them are married. So, you shouldn't fear marriage. You should marry for the correct reason. Money. Okay? Not fidelity, not trust, not loyalty, not love, but for money. Marriage, you should definitely marry for money. You know why? Because you ain't gonna get the other stuff. It's not guaranteed. But when you sign them contracts, that's legally guaranteeing you some money. They got some. Do you understand what I'm saying? Unless you have a prenup with a fidelity clause in there for cheating, I don't know what to tell you. Don't be afraid. Be prepared. Men who have money, they always approach you if they try to get married. They always come up with that prenup because they're preparing for the inevitable. They're preparing for what they know they're going to do and how they're going to mess up. They're preparing for themselves to mess up. They know what they finna do. That's why they ask you to sign the prenup. Well, basically what they're saying is when I mess up, and I'm going to mess up, you can't leave with half my money, or you can't leave with all my money because I know I'm finna mess up. But see, the women don't think about it, and they don't say, okay, well, I'm going to put a cheating clause in the prenup if you want to marry me. And most of the time, they're not going to sign that. They're going to be like, well, we got to rethink this because they know they finna cheat, period. Most men already know they're gonna mess up and shit. So they're not gonna sign that fidelity clause, and that's how you know right then and there what kind of marriage you're gonna get into. And if he doesn't sign the fidelity clause, then you know what he's finna do. Now, either you can prepare financially with his money, or you can ask him for a big lump sum after each child that you have or bear, and a certain amount every month deposited into your bank account, because you know what he's finna go do, and you can be fine with it, and it could be a business deal. Or you can marry for love, fidelity, loyalty, and have a rude awakening later on. It's your choice. So I just say be prepared and know what you're doing. Some of y'all still living in that fairy tale. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't believe me, go do some research. Most of the men that are going to be walking up to y'all, trying to talk to y'all, trying to get y'all's phone number, trying to get y'all out of town, trying to roll around, they're all going to be married. 90% of them going to be married, baby. So, just so you know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, I believe it. Yup. You said your money man is going to inherit $5 million when his mother passes. Should you marry him? Girl, I wouldn't depend on that, especially if he's poor. If he's rich already, great, whatever. But sometimes when someone dies, their estate could be in probate for a long time. Their assets might not get transferred for years. Siblings might start fighting over it. You know, it's not a guarantee. So many women have been duped by waiting on someone's parents to pass so they can inherit money. Girl, no. If they don't have money now, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? How old you gonna be when that happens, girl? And how long it's gonna take for him to get the money into his account? Because sometimes that can be held up for years. And if it's in a trust, is it in a trust? You better do your research, because half them dudes be lying. Your friend has tradition to marry early, and the man was rich, but she ran off with the broke boyfriend. Okay, she dumb. Anyway, she'll feel stupid later on in life. She's gonna be like, dang, I was stupid. Oh well. How do you break free from the avoidant man and regulate my emotions? Stop expecting men to be like women. Men are providers, protectors. They're workers, and they bring you money. Stop expecting them to have an emotional intelligence. Okay, you're expecting too much out of them. I just bring me my money. You understand? I'm not trying to connect with you on an emotional level, because you're just going to disappoint me. Women have 10 times the emotions that men do. Men are ego driven. Women are emotionally driven. Talk with your girlfriends and get your man's money. Okay? Call your girlfriends, get you an emotional support pet, talk with them, and take his money. Okay, that's what he's for. That's all he's good for. Roll around on the mattress with him, get his money, and talk to other people. Okay, because you're not going to get anything out of it. He doesn't have the capacity, darling. You got to do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle, just get his money, girl. You got to do it. He can't do it. He can't rise for the occasion. There's nothing he can do. There ain't nothing up there. Ain't nothing in his heart. He's like the Tin Man on The Wizard of Oz. Just get his money, man. Stop trying to make something out of... Stop trying to make a man into something he's not. That's just who he is. Go talk to someone else that has a more of an emotional capacity, okay? If he wants to avoid you, obviously he wants to avoid you. As long as he's not avoiding giving you no money, just talk to somebody else. That's it. Y'all keep trying to make men everything. Your therapist, your bestie, you know, your emotional support pet. They're supposed to be your provider and possibly your protector. And if you want a baby, they're supposed to try to, you know, procreate. But that's it. Y'all keep trying to make them what they are not. That's not what they're here for. Okay? Let them go out and get this money, and you go talk to somebody else. Talk to your little therapist. Talk to your pets. Talk to your friends. Talk to your mama. Go have a hobby. Go to brunch. Stop trying to make a man the center of your life like there's nothing else in the world. Do you understand? Have a life. Men love women that have lives because they're not always bothering them, and they have something to do, and they're fulfilled within, and they don't look for a man to validate them in every second and every aspect of their life because they are already fulfilled within, doing the things that they love. Okay? So please stop looking for a man to be your everything. He can't be your everything. He's got to just go get your money. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure, what do you say when a man gives you money but then tries to tell you what to spend it on? Tell him you already spent it. Tell him I'm spending it on Ethel. Say, okay, thank you. I'm definitely going to do that, and go do whatever you want. Okay? Say, thank you so much. You're so right. That's what I'm going to do. You're so right. And then go do whatever you want. You hear me? You shut them up. Get them to stop talking about it. Oh, you're absolutely right. That's such a good idea. I'm so glad I talked to you. And then go do the opposite. All right? All they need to know is that you're listening to them. But then you changed your mind at the last minute and did what you wanted. You understand? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How to deal with a man that needs so much reassurance and praise, but he does give. Overdo it so he gets sick of it and knows that you're being sarcastic. Overdo it. When you wake up in the morning, hello, my king that I enjoy and love and praise so much. How is your day, most exalted one, divine, masculine man? He's going to be like, what the heck? Thank you so much for everything that you do for me every day, and you think about me. You're so much. I'm just so honored and grateful to be here in your presence, sir, ma'am. Sir, I love you so much. The light of my life. Like, overdo it. So you feel stupid. All right? Then he's going to be like, I wish you go back to the normal way of ignoring me. There you go. What to do when a man with money wants to give it on his time? Get it from the other ones. Have a rotation. Have a roster, man. One with, have 3 of them with money. He gonna take his little time. This one already gonna have it in your hand. You understand? And this one too. When this fool get ready to give you some money because he thinks he running stuff, then you gonna have 3 times the money. You hear me? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it. Let them think they doing something, girl. Let them think they have some type of control when you really got 2 other ones. Okay, I guess I'll wait for you to give me the money when you think it's appropriate. Meanwhile, you're getting money from 2 other ones. And then finally, he going, I guess I'll give you some money now. You didn't already have the money times 2, and now you're just collecting your other one. All right? That's it. That's how you do it. You always have a roster. Men think they control you with money, but you're really controlling them because you stacking money from 3 different people. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get the money, man. Have a roster. What does it mean when he changes a whole Instagram profile after breakup? It means you're still looking at his profile and you should be looking at something else. Don't worry about what he's doing, girl. It's over. Next. Go look at somebody else's profile that has more money. That's the profile you need to be looking at. Okay? That's what it means. You're looking at the wrong profile. You need to be focused on somebody with more money at this time. Do you understand? All right. Good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's married and very generous with money, but doesn't want me to see anyone else. Okay, I don't care what he wants. Do what you want. Get his money and do what you want. How he gonna stop you? What he don't know won't hurt a baby. Just like what his wife don't know won't hurt her, right? A married man can't demand that you don't see nobody else. He can ask, you can lie, and then you can do what you want. Say, okay, baby, I won't see nobody else. And then go right on your date. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let them think that they running something, and they ain't running nothing. Just agree and then go see other people. It's like, you're right, honey. I know. I love you. You're the only one. Switch your wig up and go on another date. You said, what if you want to marry me, but I don't want to marry a Dusty? Then don't marry no Dust. You shouldn't even be with Dust. You shouldn't even be dating Dust. You shouldn't even be talking to Dust. All right. How do you deal with a husband provider with a crazy mother? Become a crazy wife. When the crazy mama come around, get just as crazy, girl. It's a crazy contest when she walk in. All right? Match her crazy with your crazy and make sure you win. That's just it. That's all you gotta do. And tell him what you finna do too. Like, you know what? Your mama crazy, so I'm finna get crazy too. I'm gonna match her crazy with my crazy. That's the only way I can deal with her. So, if you want to record it, you can. I don't care. All right, that's the only way to match crazy is with crazy, baby. After how long in a talking stage do you ask for money? First day, second day? Men trying to impress you in the beginning, not after you done already laughed at their jokes, stayed on the phone with them for hours, and they think that you like them for them. No, in the beginning. In the very beginning, when they're still trying to impress you. If they weren't trying to impress you in the beginning, they don't like you anyway. They're just trauma dumping on you and using your time and not compensating you for it. Okay? So in the beginning, in the very beginning, that's when they're trying to impress you the most. Why would you wait until they think that you like them already after them doing nothing? Absolutely nothing. Why would you think that they would give you anything when you're dependent on their call and their good morning and their text? And they're not caring about yours, whether you text them or not. Why would you ask them for anything when you have agreed to a talking stage? No dates, no flowers, no gifts. You don't value yourself enough for them to want to impress you on that level. You should have been talking day one. What you want, what you're saving up for, what you like, the type of flowers you want. And y'all should have already been on a date if y'all have talked on the phone more than 3 times. Do you understand? If y'all sit on the phone all the time with these men, that's y'all's problems. If they're not talking about taking you out, if they're not talking about spending no money on you or taking you out after the 3rd conversation, you need to, every time they call or text you, you need to be like, I'm out. I'm at lunch. I'm having drinks. I'm at dinner. You need to be out and about so they understand if they want to see you or talk to you, that they got to take you out. I'll just be sitting on the phone like y'all are in high school. It's silly. Y'all need to graduate mentally into a woman instead of a teen, because that's what teenagers do. They sit on the phone and talk because they can't go nowhere. They ain't got no jobs most of the time. They're in school. They got to wake up early in the morning and go to school. So that's all they have. Y'all are grown women. Y'all are supposed to be taken out on dates. Y'all are supposed to be taken out to be seen. Get dressed. Put your heels on. Put your lipstick on. The man is supposed to be eager to impress you and take you out and bring you flowers and take you out to eat or take you on a date or wherever. They're not supposed to be sitting on the phone with their legs up and, doing like this. I'm on the phone. Not supposed to be playing phone tag as a grown man and a grown woman, okay? That's for teenagers. If you're going to be in a talking phase for months and weeks, something wrong with you. You haven't developed mentally. You're not into your womanhood, okay? Women go outside. Women get taken on dates. Teenagers play phone tag. Do you understand? So get up. Stop answering that man call. And when you do, tell him you're out and about, even if you ain't. Give him a hint and a clue that he needs to make a date, because you ain't finna play phone tag with no broke dust. Do you understand? And y'all be sitting over there just, oh, I'm on the phone with my man. Girl, then you claiming him already. And he ain't even split the dime on you. Nope. We'll take it where to ask for more than a couple of hundred, like start off. Don't be afraid. You're worth it. If they got money, that's nothing to them. If they're broke, maybe you should be trying to deal with a different type of man. But if they have money, thousands of dollars is nothing. Just act like that's normal to you to ask somebody for that much money. Have the audacity. You can't lose something you don't have. What are you going to lose? Free food? Y'all be afraid to ask these men who's only taking you to eat for what you want. If they don't have the capacity to do it, why are you going to sit over there and waste calories and time? All they got you for is free food. What are you afraid to lose? You know what I'm saying? They're not afraid to lose y'all when they ask y'all to roll around on the mattress after 3 free meals. Why should you be afraid to lose them by asking them for thousands? They're not afraid to lose y'all or offend you. But y'all keep playing the nice girl and finishing last. Some of these women out here saying, you know what, I need $5,000 to catch up on this, or to pay this, or to buy this, or to pay off my this, and they be giving it to them because they have the audacity. Y'all be sitting over here worried about a couple $100 and nervous to ask for anything, and all y'all gotten is free food. Y'all think y'all gonna lose this man who just probably using his credit card points to pay for that meal? Wake up. You gotta do better. Have the audacity. Fortune favors the bold. Free food Freddy can turn into bill paying Bob if you have the audacity. Do you understand? I don't want him to think I'm a gold digger. I don't want him to think this. I'm just gonna eat my free food and shut up. Okay, girl, whatever. Y'all have fun eating that free food. Meanwhile, other women are literally going to be collecting thousands or more. Y'all sitting over here scared to lose free food Freddy. Free food Freddy is $10 a dozen. Okay, if you hungry, anybody will take you to eat. I promise. All you gotta do is look good. You don't even have to have a date. You can just walk into the restaurant, sit at the bar, and look good. Somebody gonna pay for your food, okay? You don't even need a free food Freddy. Y'all are afraid to lose free food Freddy. He's disposable. Haven't you figured it out? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's not offering more than free food, then what are you afraid to lose, baby? Ask. Tell them. Make up stuff that you need it for. See what they're going to do. If they're trying to impress you and they like you, they're going to give it to you. If they have it. Okay. My ex just broke up with me and is treating me like it's my loss. How can I humble him? Go on a date tomorrow? Post up? Just post an arm, or a nice arm with a watch that's nice. You know? You standing next to this nice watch arm. That's all you gotta do. Even if you ain't on a date, go just take a picture with somebody with a nice watch and make sure his hand is in the picture. Who cares? And go out and post up, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You think love it is an illusion? No, I think love is mostly coming from women looking for something that they already should have within. I don't think men have the same capacity to love as women are expecting to be loved. Women love 10 times harder than men. So what you're looking for, you're not going to be equally compensated. That's why they're supposed to be providers and just bring you money and make you comfortable. Okay? Because what you seek from them, you're not going to find. They're looking at you to make their lives feel more fulfilled. And you're looking at them for the same reason, but they don't have the capacity to do that unless they do it materially. Okay? The men are of lower nature because all they want to do is roll around on the mattress. Okay? They look to you and they look at your beautiful life. Oh, her house is all organized and clean and neat, and she has flowers, and she just loves, and she talks about everything like it's a fairy tale. They want some of that too, because they don't have that. They don't have what we have. And you're looking for it from them, and they don't have it. They're looking for it from you. So just get their money, girl. Give them a little piece of your fairy tale existence, and then take their money, and then tell them to go back out and get you some more. Okay? Because they enter our lives. We don't enter theirs. They enter our lives. Whenever y'all see a man's house, whenever y'all see a man's car, whatever, oh no, you always try to change him, because that's not what you want. You don't want the bachelor pad crap. You don't want the ugly IKEA furniture or all the hard lines. You don't want the two-seater sports car that can't fit nothing in the back and you can't go on road trips and pick up furniture and antiques. You don't want that. You want to change everything about that man. You know why? Because he's trying to come into your life. You ain't trying to go into his. So that's why he needs to bring you tithes and offerings and you money and you things. And you can't be seeking something in him that he's already seeking in you, because it doesn't exist in him. Do you understand? So love is not an illusion. You just love 10 times harder and different than men. And you're looking for that type of love in him, and he can't give it to you. That's why you need to love yourself, romanticize your own life, and make them pay for it. It's a win-win. Okay? You got a provider, you got somebody to take you places, and you got somebody to do stuff for you. And they get to enjoy the life that you create, the beautiful home that you create. They just get to be a witness to it. They get the warmth, they get the beauty, they get the fairy tale only when they enter into your life. You're not getting that entering into theirs. You're going to try to change their crap because it sucks. Do you understand? So stop looking for that type of love in them and know that they're looking for it in you. And you just exist and exude it and take their money. It's literally it. Just feminine energy. Okay? Think about it that way. You're gonna see it differently now. All right. Is it weird to be intimate with your ex who cheated only for that? It's weird if you're going backwards in life and ain't getting no money. That's the only thing I see weird about your situation. Are you getting money? Is he paying bills? Are you going backwards for a reason financially? Then I don't care. Okay. Yo, number 3 said he gonna send me $500 today. How to make sure he does? To ask him for $1,000. That's how. Because if he don't send it, it's gonna get higher. You understand? You ask him for $1,000. Say, hey, send me $1,000. Then he gonna send you the 500. Okay. There you go. You're welcome. Or he might send you 1,000. It's a win-win, baby. So then I shouldn't care if he doesn't text a lot. He's 42. Does he send money? We don't care about these texts. Y'all are not. Y'all want to be like, oh my gosh, this man really loves me. He's going to text me and play on the phone with me all day. Did he send you some money, ma'am?